Hi, and welcome to my Facebook Live at 8 p.m. It's Sunday. So it is actually Sunday, January the 19th, 2025, which is my parents' anniversary. And I wasn't going to, this is something that's odd, and I should have brought it in the room here with me so you could see it. In a lot of families, especially, how a mother will keep her wedding veil and things like that. They'll actually say, no, you can't try it on. It's bad luck. But my parents celebrated their 50th anniversary before my dad passed. My mother's been gone for a long time now, too. And I still have her wedding headpiece. Now, she didn't get have the big white wedding. It was right after World War II, and my mother's father, my grandfather, was extremely ill. Okay, and he wasn't going to. In fact, the end of that day, he went to bed and he passed after. Not that day, but he never got out of bed again and passed. So my mother wore blue, and it was a pretty color blue. And I feel bad. I actually left it on my kitchen counter. And why is it on my kitchen counter? King Tut's wearing it. Now, you do know that I have a lot of Egyptian statues. And yes, I thought I'm bringing it out. There's no reason for it to be hidden away, wrapped away someplace. Let's enjoy it. Let's get it out and embrace it. I did. And as I walked around the house saying, where should I put this? On top of King's head, King Tut's head. He's about this big on my kitchen counter, very regal looking. He's there. Maybe I'll take a picture later and put it on Facebook so you can all see it. And realize that you remember your past loved ones happily and funny. Now, does it break your heart when you're thinking of them and you can still be, tearful? Hey, nope. Hey, nobody cries more than me sometimes. I have that cancer thing, hey, I can cry at a drop of a hat. So, yeah, you can still that. But sometimes the best thing is when you take stuff and run with it and make it funny. I'm sure my parents are laughing hysterically. I'm sure my mother's planning on saying something to me about me telling everybody on here that King Tut is wearing her wedding headpiece. But hey, we enjoy it, and that's the important thing. It's not forgotten. She's not forgotten. They're not forgotten. But yeah, they married. I believe it was 1946. Ooh, alrighty. So anyway, happy anniversary to them. But I hadn't even planned on talking that. So let's start again. This is Sunday at 8, Facebook Live with Judy K. Today is January the 19th, 2025. So if you're watching this after 8:30 p.m., that is a repeat. It's not live, so you cannot be put in the tarot pool at that time. So let's go through the ring thing. Okay, Kufa and Kafra behind me say hi. I think they look decapitated. There they are. And they say hi. John is down the hallway. And Andrew, he's doing his technical stuff behind here and everything. It's wonderful. You might want to think sometimes of ordering one of his books. If you're into scary stuff, he's your man. All right. How can you do that? You could always text me. I'll give you the information or whatever. His books are on Amazon.com. All right. And he also does book shows where you meet the author and everything. That's fun. All right. Now, as a regular viewers know, if you'd like to be one of the 3 winners to win the card pool, you do have to write your name on here. You do have to request it. If you've won in the past 3 weeks, you cannot also win it and give it to someone else. And yes, you do have to be present for me to read you with the 3 cards later on. The tarot card names will be pulled by Andrew in probably about 10 minutes or so, 15 minutes, because we have to do the card pull. After the card pull, remember, you get the free healing at the end. I had a client come in my office the other day for healing, and I don't like to read and tell her anything, but very, very gifted soul. You never know who's going to walk through the door. He really is. And he went to Sedona and he just came back. And really gifted. He's a blessing, but it's still on the learning journey and he'll do very good. Very good. I'm so glad that he came and called for an appointment. So I got to help him where he had to be. Now, let's see. Don't forget to write your questions in the comments. A lot of times I cannot read them during the lives, but I'll get back to them later. And if there's something there that I need to address, I'll do it the following week or whatever. All right. Now, as for the trolls, and they're probably going to start within the first 12 hours after we're over, whack them all. As soon as they say, "Hi, I'm Judy K," or "Hi, I'm Miss Cleo," or whatever, what you do, just block them. I can't block them for you. I can try to block them off my page. Facebook doesn't do too much, but we're doing the best we can. Ignore them. Don't respond to them. Don't answer them. Realize they don't have any information on you unless you give it to them. Okay? So don't give them anything. All right? Remember, whack-a-mole. All right. Now, I remember I started the YouTube, oh my God, the YouTube channel. It's so exciting. It is the energy readings that I do. The last one I did was last Monday. It's 2 in the series already, and it tells you about the energy. I will be doing another one tomorrow, Tuesday, and when Spirit tells me to, and we'll do the Egyptian rune drawing and the Egyptian cards on that. It's been phenomenal. I've gotten a lot of great feedback from it. All right, so this week's prayer list. Kay Rapp is going through a health issue. Please keep her on in your prayers or send her some healing. Jen Sanchez's father, his name is Anthony. He's facing some very, very major surgery here with a long recuperation. And so please pray for Anthony, Jen, and the family, because it takes a village to take care of someone. All right. Now, let's see. Oh, and about the YouTube videos, I love this one. They remember timing is everything, and basically that's what you're going to find out. Because a lot of times you're wondering about, is this the time for me to start? Well, okay, here's an example. You need to ask your husband to do something, and you think, oh, this could go well, or it might not go well. Use the timing video. This is the time saying, honey, I was wondering if we could, and then it works better. So watch that. It's like, sometimes it's not the big things, it's the little things, but it's all encompassing. Alrighty? Okay. And also, if you can, please go to YouTube. And also, if you could subscribe, because that way you'll be notified every time a new video comes out. All right. Tonight's subject. Oh my gosh, look at all these comments. Thank you so much for everybody sending something. Okay. Now, what it is, the first question I have tonight actually came to me during this course of this week. Carmen Tumayan, she private messaged me with a question. And this question is quite interesting in itself. Is the answer, the answer is fine. It's on board. I mean, it's fine asking this question. But a lot of us wouldn't have thought that in the first place. And that's why I'm saying it's a very interesting question, because it is. It's and I really appreciate her asking that, because some other people would think it, but sometimes not have the nerve to ask it. And you can ask. Now, remember, you're allowed to ask me questions, but they have to be general questions. I'm not doing my psychic medium readings here on the YouTubes or the Facebooks. That you'd have to get a private reading. But this is for general metaphysical things. So her question was, in fact, maybe what I should do is actually, and I did get her permission on this. Believe me, if you ever ask me a question, I say, can I answer it during the YouTube besides answering you now? Not on Facebook. I'm on this YouTube thing, and answer it now. I always ask, and sometimes I'll say, can I include your name or not? And she was perfectly fine on everything. So here's her question. She said she saw a long funeral procession that day. Made her think that if we were able to bury our body during the rain, since it's Mother Nature, does it wash or give us extra blessings? So, oh my God, my mouth isn't working. It's going faster than me. And I haven't, did I have coffee today? Yeah, but it was very early. Okay. Raining during a funeral procession and an interment, does it cleanse the body, the soul, And does it do anything beneficial for the deceased? No. Um, all it does is make a rainy funeral. It doesn't, there's no, at that point, the person's soul is, well, that's a double-edged sword there, but I'm going to say it anyway. The person's soul is on the other side. So water cleansing and stuff like that's not going to do it. Don't forget, we do cleanse the body, or the mortician cleanses the body, or some people back in the day used to do it in their own home. They used to cleanse the body prior to death. And that is to make it's that covers a lot. For one, it covers respect for the one that passed. It also is very nice for the people that are coming, that want to be a part of it, that they see their deceased loved one or friends in the best way possible. So we've already done the cleansing part. All right. So that's done. But would rain, or and which is a natural rain, would that help in any way? Not really. We've all been to funerals on rainy days, I'm sure. I know I've been to a few, and it doesn't. It was a nice idea. It was a very nice thought, but yeah, there's not. By that time, everything in that area has already been settled. Okay, you can pray for the deceased. You can send the deceased. Um, I don't want to call it healing, but you know how a healing energy goes? You can do that to a deceased person. And that would, in a way, cheer them up, or it could make them feel better because, you know, we think we're devastated when somebody passes, but the deceased person can be devastated too for leaving you, and feeling a lot of them feel responsible. Like, say if, like, okay, say a mother, if a mother passes and she's so responsible for the kids or whatever, she's going to think, well, who's going to take my place? Who could do it like me? Remember, deceased people are living people, but they're deceased. Same person, same thoughts, same thinking pattern. Okay? That's why I always say, if you have a deceased person that was quiet in life, God help me, because then I'm pulling teeth to get them to talk sometimes. I get them, but it's still not going to be like, say Uncle Joe that's laughing all the time. He'll be in there cracking jokes, during your reading. But the whole thing is, um, by the time we've reached the funeral, that's pretty much done for that. But it was a good question. Thank you, Carmen. Tonight's subject, I was going to deal with mirrors. I know I've talked about mirrors, and I couldn't find my mirrors for scrying, and I found them. They're still energizing. You don't energize a mirror in a short amount of time, and I wanted to re-energize them because they got packed away for a while when I found them. That I wanted to go back from day one to make sure they were well energized before we have something in the office for that. But these are mirrors. And what I wanted to talk about here is mirrors that are in your home. Your mirrors. Now, just because it's in your home doesn't mean it's haunted. Because the mirror was in someone's home that passed does not mean the mirror is haunted. There are special mirrors that do have deceased people attached to them, and that's fine. I am never afraid of a good mirror. Mirror in my business is a good friend. All right, it's like what would you call it? Like an accelerant. All right. I remember one time I was working with New Jersey Paranormal, and we were doing this one building, and of course, it was haunted, or they wouldn't be doing it. But I went, and the place was haunted, but it wasn't bopping like I usually like it to. It was a bopping, but it was like, eh. And I went down the basement, and that was not supposed to be the room I was in. I was like, oh, that mirror. Now, the mirror, I'll tell you this, the mirror was in the basement, but the mirror wasn't like displayed in the basement. It was a basement for storing things. But the mirror, I think it was like around the heater or the chimney. I mean, we're talking so many years ago, I don't remember. But that mirror was very accelerated. Why? Because somebody was in there and somebody be talking. Okay. It's an accelerant. Should you be afraid of mirrors? Heck no. As I said, mirrors can be our friend. And a couple times, and it happened to me this week or last week in the office, people came in And I don't remember right now, and I wouldn't read and tell, but there was a deceased loved one, and I said, "Oh, that deceased loved one uses that mirror." So when you're in the mirror, using the mirror, talk to them. Now that can accelerate them, so they might go to the mirror. Back in the day, like my grandmother's time and everything, and it goes back way, 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 way back. When somebody was about ready to pass, they would cover the mirrors. That was sometimes they say, "Oh, that was just um, what do you call it? Can't think of the word. It's fabricated mishmash of stuff." So but it's no, they wouldn't get lost in the mirror. They might remain in the mirror. They can still go other places. Don't think that they're cursed and in the mirror. But a little stop off like like I like to stop at Panera when I'm deceased. Maybe I'll stop at a certain mirror. All right, so they're nice. So the reason I'm talking about mirrors tonight, can you use the one in your homes? Yes, you can. You can't use any mirror. Remember, I told you the ones that I finally located after the move from the old office to the new office. I am not using. We're not using them until they energize properly. They will not be haunted mirrors. What they're going to be is energized mirrors that are open to someone stopping by. All right. It's a form of scrying. So nothing wrong with that. So the one thing, like you my mother, okay, here's a nice example. We're going to use my mother even. Hey, I should take out her put her wedding hat on. It has a little netting on it and everything, and go in the mirror. But I have one of my mother's mirrors that she had before I was born, and it's a larger mirror. Now, I can't have everything in my house, but what I do is I have it, it's wrapped up in I guess a cover, and it's behind a big piece of furniture. Why am I keeping that mirror? Because one, I have so much stuff here that's Egyptian and everything. I don't have the room for it. But why do I keep that mirror for all these years? Any ideas? In case of emergency. Yeah, in case of emergency. My mother checked her makeup, did her hair, but it wasn't a it doesn't it how can I say? It wasn't like the most special mirror in her house or anything like that. But I know she used it for so many years. I have a few mirrors of hers, but I know if for some reason I have to get a hold of her and I have trouble, it's like, if somebody's missing and you got to dial 911 or you report a missing person. Well, I can't report my missing deceased mother. But what I can do is have an emergency plan. And that's what I use. At that point, if that ever happens, which I doubt that it ever will, but I'm not going to do anything. I'm keeping that mirror. That mirror is staying in there in case I ever need her and I can't get her. Do you understand? It would be like if I'm on a boat and I'm fishing and there was a large fish out there and he was out, and you know how the line goes so far, so she'd be far and I'd be pulling her in like that with mirror, just exactly like that, right to my heart. See the things that are around your house that you can use. It's wonderful, isn't it? Okay, so anyway, that was our subject for tonight. Now, for the tarot cards, I think we're ready for the tarot card pick. I'll check to see if the names are on there. And please, if you can, I'm trying to do more with this YouTube. So if you go on YouTube and go to Judy K, Psychic Medium Official, and subscribe and watch the videos, watch the past videos on there. We have a lot of videos to go on there more, and I have a lot of new videos that I'm planning on putting on there. But that really helps. And then maybe we don't have to play whack-a-mole so much from this place. Okay, I love Facebook. Don't get me wrong. I love Facebook. I'll be on Facebook, but some things I'm switching to there so we don't have to constantly be faced with them going, "Oh, would you like a spell?" and stuff like that. All right, here we go. Oh, wait a minute. Let's put it back here. Oh my goodness. Okay. Natalie, I know you have Immordino. I'm probably mispronouncing that. Okay. We have yeah, okay, okay, hold on. Well, some of the names you do have to put your real name on here. I'm not going to do it if there is like a weird name on there. Um, so Taylor Bintiff Green, you're a winner, and Shannon Nicole Sloboda or Slobada. Okay, I'm going to call. So that's Shannon Nicole Slobada, Natalie Immordino, and Taylor Benefreen. You're tonight's winners. Okay. So I know some of you have a Facebook page with some names and everything, but this is getting a little, it's a little confusing for me. Plus, I got to lock into. So, and I do it fast. So I want to do it. And I don't do it until I'm 100%. So if you can have that with like your business name in a little bit, but you have to put your name. Okay, we're going to have to make a new rule and we'll figure it out, but we'll get it out there for you. Okay, so Natalie Taylor and Shannon Nicole, let me know if you want general, finances, career, health, moving, anything like that. You say it in one word. I'll get the cards ready. Remember, after the cards, oh, Taylor wants health. Cosmic body. Hold on. Cosmic body, you're not Taylor Bintiff Green. I need Taylor. Taylor, write down in the comments. Okay, Natalie, I see that you want career, but I need Taylor Bintiff Green to tell me what she wants. And Shannon Slobata wants general. Have we heard from Taylor Bintiff Green here? Oops, I did something. Oh, Lord, how do I get out of that? Oh, I guess I'm not going to. Can somebody else look what I'm going to start these cards? Yeah, Cosmic Body, you can't answer for her, sweetheart. All right, let me get down to the bottom here, I think. Yeah, but Taylor used to have a different thing. That's what confused me. All righty. We're going to have to talk after the live. All right. All right, we have everybody. All right, hold on. All right. All right, I'm going to do Taylor first. I'm sorry. I know. I'm thinking about this. You know what? I'm going to hold off with Cosmic Body and this one for now. Just, I can't have my brain going that way while I'm doing this. So here we go. I'm not trying to be mean about it. I'm just trying to be above board because that's the way I am. And everybody knows me. If you heard anything about me, Judy's brutally honest. And this is what you get. All right. So we're going to go with Shannon first and general. Okay, Shannon, when you were talking about you wanted general, this is what you have. You're putting things back together. I mean, things were good. You're trying to make things stronger and everything in your life, which is wonderful. And you really do have good control. Spirit's telling me this with the cards. You have good control. Don't feel overwhelmed Don't feel that you're in a spot where, oh, this isn't 100% right, or don't, basically Spirit saying don't be nitpicky, all right? But you, because they showed me how strong and how with general and everything, you're doing things good. Don't get tired of it. You can take a break, but keep up the good work is what Spirit said with the cards. All righty. All right, so now we're going to go to Natalie. And this is career for Natalie. All right. Natalie, what it's telling me here is you have been very, very good at work. You did what you could and everything like that. But there's too much with your career that's like relying, like it's like relying on you, and you're pulling too much. What these cards are saying is get yourself in a spot with career where you can relax and enjoy yourself more. So you have to look at your own peace of mind and happiness first. You can take the overload of work. They said that you can do it, but you have to put yourself first. So when it comes to career, you make your moves where you will find that peace and happiness. Okay? All right. Now, let me try to figure this out. Hold on. Hold on. All right. Okay, when it comes to this cosmic body, says she's Taylor. Taylor, you had a deceased loved one that you lost. It's been a year or two, I don't forget, but it was a pet. What kind of pet did you have that passed away, and what was the pet's name? If you can answer that, then I know you're. It's only because we have too many scammers here on Facebook. Can you tell me that? Maybe what we should do. All right, I'm gonna, if you can come back in a minute. I'm not trying, as I said, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm really not. I'm just trying to keep everything on board because of some of the crazy stuff here. As you know, it goes on. All right. Okay, you're welcome. Okay, so what we're going to do is Cosmic Body can get back to me after the live, and she'll get it next week. Okay, we'll do it that way. Next week I'll do it. You got to prove to me that you're Taylor Bennett Green. Taylor Bennett Green was a follower on here for a long time, so I have to make sure that it's the right person. All right, and a lot of people here on the lives, they know we're, because they, we start becoming a group. So let's get ready for the healing. Now remember, palms up if you want to take part in the healing, palms down if you just want to watch and see how it is. Okay, so what we're going to do now, isn't this amazing? I don't know if you have seen it as much as I have. Have you noticed how, now Khufu, okay, Khufu is the dad. This one here is Khufu. Have you noticed during this video, this whole time, this bright light flashes in front of Khufu? Carmen, I see that you're on here now. So what you're going to see, you're good with this stuff, and a few of you are. Has anyone else besides me seen that big boom with the light? I think he wants some attention. All right, so let's do the healing. So here we go. And remember, with your prayers this week, K-Rap is going through a health issue right now. And Jen Sanchez's father, Anthony, he's got some major surgery. Okay. All right. So here we are. Let's do the healing now. Just now keep that breathing. You have, remember, to do healing, when you're trying to receive a healing, be loosey goosey. Don't tighten up. Just be receptive. Here we go. And here I go with the healing. All right. And inhale through the nose. And as you exhale, let go all of the problems from last week, the nervousness, the tension. Just relax and let it release from the body. So let's inhale again and exhale. Very good. Very good. Very good. And we're done. And open your eyes. Well, thank you so much for joining in. I can't wait to hear some of your feedback about that light. Of course, it's not doing it now, but I think I've seen it 5 times. And we know that spirits have worked with the lights here sometimes. And this one was a little different. All right. Well, again, thank you. And hope to see you on on my YouTube channel, Judy K, Psychic Medium Professional. And until then, bye for now. All right. Take care. Bye bye.